Hello, welcome back to Knock and Chew Out Streams. What wonders await the fate of our superstars because of a terrible clash of two shows. And everything I was hoping, well, what wouldn't be true is true. And they changed it then now then forever. Corporates. It's corrupting our world. Bit by bit. Whatever. But anyway. Yeah, WrestlePalooza didn't work out the way WWE anticipated because lots of world-renowned wrestling, critics have labeled this as 2.2, or if you want to give it by a letter, a C. No plus, no minus, just a C. But everyone agreed that no match was really that good except for Stephanie Vaquer and Io Sky's match. I mean, I think even as much as I love AJ Lee, her match was not all that good. But they have plenty of time to make up for that, so that's why they said that was a little more enjoyable than all the other matches, which I totally understand. But everything else was garbage, dog shit. And even though I'm biased on WWE, AEW definitely won this. I'm fair enough to admit when even AEW does better than us, and they certainly did do better with their all-out pay-per-view that they had. Seen some of the results too. Seen some of the results, they were really good as well. And WWE didn't really have to compete with them. They didn't have to. And of course, Triple H lied to us, saying that there would be surprises, but there were none. He just really said that so more people could watch, but he should have actually not lied, and then it would have maybe turned out better, but it didn't. So even if there was no surprises, there could have been better results to each match.
This was history tonight, guys, and it happened here in Indianapolis. As we move forth, champion versus champion, to determine the crown jewel champion at first. That was Saturday Night in Indy, and this is the vision arriving here in Evansville. Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, with Tyson Hayes, the Bronze, beating on the Usos, the Oracle, Paul Heyman moving ahead with the master plan. They're all here for Raw. As is the new Women's World Champion, Stephanie Vaquer has made it to the top, and her father, Hector, is beaming with pride. We will hear from the incredibly impressive
She's looking very sharp.
The New Day. Of course, Grayson Waller.
Not Kofi Kingston with the fishnet shirts, which I always love, but not Grayson Waller trying to copy it with a mesh t-shirt.
Plus, Bayley is here. It's become a complicated recent journey for Bayley. What's her mindset now? Bayley meets Roxanne Perez tonight. And L.A. Knight is ready for battle.
Whoa. Whoa, Rusev. Intimidating Dominic Mysterio. You better take them seriously, Dominic.
here tonight. As we look inside the Food Center, and this is Raw on Netflix with tonight's show presented by Stick.
I get here. Cody Rhodes. Hi, Emma B. Hi, Mackenzie. What is Cody Rhodes doing on Raw? Addressing the match that is set for Crown Jewel. It's champion versus champion for the Crown Jewel title. You know, that, I don't know, I think $10 million jewel encrusted title. Yeah, that thing. So Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes will have a champion versus champion match for that silly title. Whoa! This pay-per-view is at 8 in the morning. That's because they're in Perth. That's why. Okay, so I need to rethink my schedule then, cause I'm not finna waking up at 8 o'clock to watch WWE pay-per-view. So if anything, I might go live at 2 o'clock in the morning. Not 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. I'm not finna waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning. October 11th, and that's the night before I have to go to a baby shower. So. I mean, I could wake up at 9 o'clock. I could wake up at 9 or 10 o'clock, but it would be like a half hour, 2 hours in already, so I would have no idea what's happening.
Well, we could talk about this right here. This, the inaugural Crown Jewel Championship ring, and as much as I love it, I've got 9 other digits. I would love to add one more. Crown Jewel.
You look nice in a red outfit. Thanks. These are just one of my regular stuff. I'm not gonna wear anything fancy for quite a while. Maybe when I go to my baby shower, not my baby shower, my friend's baby shower. When I go to my friend's baby shower, I might have a nice outfit then. We're still not allowed access of our money yet, so until then I won't buy anything except necessities and just little stuff that we could, like, you know, just hang for the meantime in our rooms and stuff. Love you, watch wrestling. Thank you. Even my hair right now is a disaster. it looks fine, but it doesn't feel fine at all. It's super sticky. It has super product buildup, and I don't have any money at the moment to help take care of that and buy new products. I have a week left.
Best versus best. That'll happen Saturday, October 11th, from Perth, Western Australia.
Now, this is the biggest Breaker Rollins is pulling off the dots of Waller. Vision tag team.
Look at the caption, my guy.
Saturday night against the Usos of WrestlePalooza. This Cody is a safe man for now, please.
Very few are ready for us.
I'm just also listening for the dryer because I have some clothes in there that I put in. So I'm just listening for the dryer and seeing the time, how much time it's been, so I don't over dry them. This promo segment better not be long. I don't know. It depends on
You know,
how.
from the moment we both walked out of SummerSlam as champions, I had Crown Jewel circled on the calendar. We both had some hoops to jump through to get to this point, but here we are, champion versus champion. Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes, two of the best in the world in their prime. One on
Really, to me?
one. May the best man
I
win.
did. It's like that hamburger thingy, whatever. I don't know.
Hamburger.
And it
Like when
should
you make
be
those,
that
when you make the
simple,
hamburger meat and you sprinkle it on, that's what it
but
tastes
it's
like.
not that simple.
Okay, yes.
I didn't even put that.
I'm not talking about sazon.
That's what it is. That's what I sprinkle on the
Bigger
meat.
than that.
The sazon and the.
And you put tomato sauce
I'm
in.
pretty good at reading people, Cody.
Where do I put tomato sauce?
So you don't put tomato sauce when you're making that
I
meat,
know what all these
the
people here
hamburger?
tonight think about me.
Oh.
Yes, like. Okay, thank you. Seth Rollins again.
I know what the locker room thinks about me. I know what the internet thinks about me. I know what everybody watching
Yes,
at home
when I
on
was a kid
Netflix
too.
thinks about me, and I don't give a damn.
How you doing?
Because these people, they don't know what's good for them. They don't have the right to make decisions.
That defeats our purpose of fans. I guess you could put that on. I don't know.
Fortunately, he's not allowed here because he doesn't have
Why
a
would you throw it
champion.
out?
Because you said, oh, I'm
I
not
never.
gonna leave it.
I thought you would fix it.
How am I gonna fix it with what? I put a
I know
logo
what
on
that
it. I
one
put
thinks of me.
salt.
What I need
You didn't have to put anything in it. The one bottle.
Just tomato sauce. That's it.
Yeah, I guess because
But that's tomato sauce. That's not like spaghetti
What's
sauce.
you?
That's you have
So
to
you
put,
just had to
try
put a
to
little
make it
bit.
a little bit saucy to work like a tomato sauce. But you just can't put tomato sauce on spaghettis.
The truth, Cody.
Yes,
I want
you-
the truth.
yes,
So
you-
I'm just gonna you're
think
gonna
of me.
slap spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce on that pasta. Just like that. Just Because the Canada, around Canada,
Yeah, I know.
so I'm pulling it out like that on
you
your,
want the truth.
on your thing.
What
You
Yeah,
mix
but
it
just
around.
because that thing is stronger than the other, you should just eat a little bit and stuff.
Exactly.
Yes.
I guess it's complicated, right? And it shouldn't be complicated. You've certainly.
And me and my family are enjoying our new house. Yes, I said we are. It's just that we're just getting a little frustrated and just
Hello, Mr.
we're just getting a little
Heyman.
frustrated that we have to wait longer for our check money, and it's really like coming down to us at the end of this month
Seth,
especially. So
What do I think of you?
we're just running low on
Yeah.
money. We have enough for food, but we don't have enough to buy
changed my life.
necessities.
I came back at WrestleMania, and maybe you did it indirectly, but you had the courage to stand across from an opponent you didn't know.
But
You changed
necessities,
my life. I
necessities
held
we
this
have
out
enough
because
of to
without
at least
that
manage
blow,
these
without
last
that
2 weeks. So
injury, I would not know what I was capable of doing. And you changed my life again, and not just my life, you changed my career at WrestleMania 40 when you were my shield. You changed my career when you helped validate
I'm gonna take some
the Rhodes name
I'm
and
gonna take some
finally get the WWE
one-timer. I'm gonna take some
championship in my
one-timer jobs
family.
though this week though, so I can try and change that. Because we need money at the moment, but I can't do regular or part-time babysitting right now. So until I get adjusted to the area, so I'm just gonna do one-time babysitting jobs, which there's a lot of.
Hey, I know it's sports entertainment, and it's wrestling 101 for me to stand out here and run you down before Crown Jewel to exchange these barbs. But a better question, Seth, is what do you think of you, right? Because Seth Rollins, on any given night, is not just one of the best, could be the absolute best. But that Seth Rollins that I am talking about is not hiding behind these 3 goons right here.
I'm a goon, Paul Heyman. Yes, and you wearing a velvet suit too. So a blue velvet suit at that. So yes, you
So
are.
question for you. We know we have our match. We know you're champion, I'm champion, and another ring is on the line. What can I do for you right now, Seth?
Hi there, I'm doing that.
You want to talk about that ring? Before we talk about that ring, we need to talk about this watch. That's right. This is the watch that you gave me at WrestleMania 40.
That you, the Rocket, and I think Roman Reigns.
I haven't worn it a single time since then.
Until today.
And I need to know, Cody, was this real?
To be fair, nobody wears watches every day unless they have a corporate job. They only wear it on special occasions or when they have a special event and they're wearing a fancy suit.
Glowing praise you heap on me when it suits you. Because in your next breath, you undermine every single thing that I stand for. You stand here in this ring. You go on interviews and you say with a straight face that you are the right person to lead this industry into the future. You say that you're the quarterback, you're QB1, and there's nobody better suited for that job. So if you really believe that, Cody, if you believe that in your core, then what does that say about me?
What does it say about you?
The way I see it, there's only 2 possibilities, Cody. Either you don't think I'm good enough, or you just don't think I'm as good as you.
Well, you kind of did that on your own. You didn't need Cody's help to do that.
Isn't just a group of people. The vision is
Did I see wrestling on ESPN last night? You mean Saturday? That wasn't last night.
It's what the future of this industry looks like, and it runs through me. I am the tip of that spear.
Why the hell would I give ESPN my money? So, nah. Pirating it is. Okay, is this on early tonight or is this a new schedule? Yes, it is a new schedule. Only for this month though.
Quarterback.
It's gonna be on 7 o'clock from now. Well, like, for the rest of September because they don't want to compete with, football being on Monday nights. But, look where competing with other, sports brands is getting WWE. First, they tried with WrestlePalooza and AEW. That flopped. And it only kind of works on here because this is a live show.
And the prime mover, Cody. This is not a two-man show. I'm the alpha.
Hi there.
You're the alpha. A lot of questions here for me. I've just got 2 questions for you. In the 3 matches that we've had, they have all been 1-on-1. At Crown Jewel, will that be the case? And more importantly, in the 3 matches that we've had, Seth Rollins, how many of those have you won?
None. Well, to be fair, you were champion, and you're now again champion, so. But Seth's a champion now too, so. Hey, that was Seth Rollins could say, I wasn't champion then, but now I am one. Yeah, what was your plan? What was your plan there, buddy? They're gonna attack you from behind. You better, you better walk. Yeah, they're gonna make him attack him backstage, aren't they? What did I think of the pay-per-view last night? There was no pay-per-view last night. It was Saturday. I didn't like WrestlePalooza, not that much. I'm smart enough to admit that AEW had a better show. Hi there.
And either way, we have 2 amazing athletes in there, Cody and Seth. We find out the 3 weeks coming up. Cody trying to call it the Goon. The other side of the division, they were successful this weekend as the Bronze defeated the Usos.
Yeah.
What happened at WrestlePalooza? Me and you losing to them fools?
Jay Uso got busted in the head. When Jay Uso got busted in the head, he just put a caption, I'm good, y'all.
And guess what he told me? You made your own match. You versus LA Knight tonight. And you honestly think that's a good idea? I mean, come on, man. You over here busted up. Hurting? Whatever y'all got going on, y'all got to squash that. Look, I said I did. I didn't even have the time to wipe the blood off my Air Force. Wanna know what I think? I think me and you would have won at WrestlePalooza if LA Knight won the rivalry. Hey, wanna know what else I think? What else? I think the vision
took care of LA Knight last week. If you ain't never tagged one of them, what? You trying to flip this on me now, Luz? Huh? What, you trying to blame me? Huh? No. No. All right, look, all I'm saying is we got a lot to handle. We're gonna handle all that as soon as I body LA Knight.
That's concerning.
It's on tonight, Jey Uso and LA Knight.
Watch it, but it's like we've seen that. Yeah, one of the reasons why it didn't do well. Another phone?
Waller leading the way. They talk about complaining about banning the Mexican swear all they want. Now things got to get settled here. A six-man, no DQ tag team match in Penta.
No disqualification.
Next, on Monday Night Raw, authentically.
That ought to be something if it's no DQ.
Lasagna?
Lasagna.
As in
Hi there, Keith.
lasagna?
60% of cats are overweight. Feed them Heinz Healthy Weight.
You know, one better than a great touchdown. 5 great touchdowns.
March off, cook. Okay.
See, those are grown man touchdowns right there.
What's that supposed to mean? Grown man touchdowns. Tell me what it means, wearing beard. You look like you about to give out the Gettysburg Address.
Yeah, they should have had Cena beat Lesnar, but they didn't do that, unfortunately. I think that Jey Uso is going to turn heel soon, especially with him getting a Jimmy. That's no secret. And the only way they could fix Cena, the only way they could fix Brock Lesnar being, like, you know, winning is that they try and do round 2. That's the only way they could fix it. Can you join me? Join me at what? On my screen? No thanks. What did you miss? Not much. You just missed the promo with Cody and Seth Rollins. But that was already seen coming because they were scheduled for a match at Crown Jewel, champion versus champion.
Let's order brewing overpriced food for the game.
Hey guys, try a little seasoned cheesesteak
They're
Grayson
beautiful
Waller
women.
today. They're only $3.99.
The only way people think it's so easy to just go on random streams.
Yes, avoid highways.
Brock Lesnar don't listen, he don't follow the storyline, he doesn't, and that's why bringing him back was a terrible decision to start with. He's already controversial as he is, and not just for his legal shit, also because he doesn't do well when it comes to listening to creativity or storylines. So
WrestleMania 41 was the most successful WrestleMania in history. Running it back.
yeah, I agree with you about that. I think they need to do a round 2 and Cena beat Lesnar, but I've heard that their match at WrestleMania is going to be their last match ever with each other. That could be a lie because that could be a lie, you know, because now people are getting the impression that Triple H is purposely ruining John Cena's retirement, and the only way they could fix this is to try and do something and do something good, whatever that is. And if it's not making a round 2 of Lesnar and Cena, it has to be something else.
With pre-sales starting tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern.
Where is Bro watching football? Maybe, but I don't think so. I think he's playing with 2K with his friend. But he's upstairs, so I can't know for sure. We don't live... Me and my brother don't have rooms next to each other anymore. He has the whole top floor to himself. So he has to go all the way downstairs to see me and my mom. My mom's room is where the living room is at. Oh, I gotta put the poll. I gotta put the poll for today.
Lucha superstar who prevailed with a very much maligned Mexican destroyer for the 3 count. Story didn't end there because later in the evening,
Halloween poll.
Waller got their revenge winning Penta out with a vicious
Number 7.
which has led us to tonight's no disqualification 6th
FNAF.
showdown. Signed into effect by the tyrant Adam Leeds.
FNAF and MLP. My Little Pony. My Little Pony. I won't put abbreviations because I know there's many naysayers that don't know what that is, but everyone knows what FNAF is. There we go. Maybe not there.
No fear whatsoever. That approach comes in incredibly
There.
in a no disqualification matchup. Where fear
Yeah, it's fine. FNAF or My Little Pony, either one is a pretty hot cosplay to do because for those who think My Little Pony is for kids, no, it's not. A lot of hot girls be doing My Little Pony cosplays, especially when it comes to the scary aesthetic Pinkie Pie cosplays. And I would love to do something like that, but like I want to do both. I want to do both, like, you know, regular Pinkie Pie cosplay and, you know, the killer Pinkie Pie cosplay. And I just am debating on which one I would actually do because it's the same problem. The same problem goes with Fluttershy too. Should I do Gothic Fluttershy or just regular Fluttershy? Yeah, that's true. I think that Triple H is running soon as a tournament tour because he hasn't had a lot of good matches, at least not with any of his famous rivals besides Lesnar. Yeah, exactly. So the house got upstairs and downstairs. That's great. We had upstairs and downstairs in our old house. It's just that downstairs was a basement. So we never used the basement except to just wash clothes. At least not until after my grandparents passed away. Because downstairs in that basement, that's actually where I grew up in. Because my grandparents lived upstairs and my uncle would live in what was my room before. But my uncle moved out the day my grandparents passed away, and when my grandparents passed away, we just used their room as, like, you know, a storage room to put all our stuff. And then the room across from my grandparents' room will be my brother's room, and then the one across from my brother's room will be my room. That was formerly my uncle's room. It actually was my uncle's room, then it was my eldest brother's room, but my eldest brother is, like, you know, God knows where now. So then it became my room the day my eldest brother left. Yeah, for those who don't know, I have 2 brothers, but I don't talk about my eldest brother that much because we're not on good terms at all. So the one you always see with me, the one you know is that I am always with. He's, like, you know, the only brother in my life, really. What did I think of AJ Lee's match? Do you like it? And do you think she's good with her being gone? Yeah, she did great. It's just that it was a little bit sloppy, but not because of her, because of just like, you know, how the match ended. It could. They didn't really showcase her. They showed more so of CM Punk and Seth Rollins. They only showcased a little bit of AJ just so people wouldn't be that upset, but they definitely could have showcased it more. But I like, you know, I didn't think nothing of it because this wasn't a solo match. She can only show her true self in a solo match. She can't really show much of herself in a mixed tag match.
Is it over? I can't believe they're allowed to show this on TV.
This is my favorite part.
M&M's, it's more fun together.
This for trying to eat, no problem.
We got parts.
My family is complex. My family is complex, but I'm just happy for the people I have in my family now. And my mom, brother, and my sister are the only family members I need in my life. My mom, brother, and sister, and her family are the only family that I consider my true family. I love some of my cousins too, but not as much as my real family.
Moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA. We are the
I tried to work things out with my eldest brother, but unfortunately he just doesn't want to be helped, and he's just very lost. But partially was only because, like, you know, he fell into the hands of a cult, unfortunately, and ever since that time he spent in there, he hasn't been right, so. He's not insanely crazy, but he is crazy, so. How am I doing today? I'm doing fine.
You're undiagnosed? That was us. Talk to your doctor about OSA. Let's keep being humans. Being.
Papa John's went all in creating a new Papa Dipper. Our first pizza designed for the
I want pizza so badly. It really sucks that I have to wait this long
new Papa Dipper.
to gain access to our money.
Papa John's.
Like, you know how torturous it is to know you have money in your bank account, but you can't get it.
And each one missed can stay on her credit report for up to 7 years. If only she would set up auto pay, she'd never miss a payment again. Don't like miss payment. Instead, learn how to avoid.
Yeah, you don't need drama. He's stubborn and don't want to change his ways. It's not that he don't want to change his ways. He just doesn't. He doesn't look at us as his family. He just looks at us as he just looks out for himself now. And times when he wants to look after family, it's just like temporary, and then he drops off the face of the earth. We have no idea where he is. I know where he is, but I don't know where he is. He's in Connecticut somewhere, but we don't even know. But that's the last we heard of him. He's in Connecticut somewhere. And the last time I heard of him, it wasn't even a good story either. Is that the Dollar Tree that he worked at, it unfortunately got robbed, and he was at, you know, pew point. And he had a broken arm.
So much has gone down between these 6 men in recent weeks, and would you look at Kofi Kingston?
So I would be sad when something happens to my brother, but at the same time, he hasn't been in my life long enough for me to feel something sentimental and genuine. It It's only the fact that he's my brother that's keeping him relevant in my mind. But otherwise, nothing else.
Essentially took himself out in the process, and finally we have an attempt at victory here. Something like a blink for Big G.
The one you see that's always with me, brother, tribal brother. He's the only brother I know, and the only one who's actually there for me.
Saved by his mentors, your boys, the New Day. Xavier Woods getting there at the very last second, and now Kofi and Woodsy going up top. They've got
the black candlesticks.
And holding on to that kendo is Grayson Waller. Waller gets the best of him with a headbutt. One for the Francis missed by a mile. Should be too much left in the
Whoa, that's awesome. Yo, you should have put it at the table. You should have put both through the table. The hat. Hey, the hat. I didn't even notice that they brought the hat. Yeah, she really looks good. Yeah, AJ does.
It was game over had they not. An eyeball went for broke. Came up with snake eyes. There's Woodsy holds him there, and Kofi with the running senton on the apron. And now Big G, Grayson Waller looking to do more damage, but Ivar stands up to it.
I think all of us have a family member like that. I'm pretty sure lots of families do. It just sucks because everyone always expects you to not give up on any of your family members, whether it's your brother, your mom, your lover, it don't matter. But sometimes you have to face facts and say it's not worth it anymore. Is this WrestlePalooza? Nope, you're mad late. That was on Saturday. We're watching Raw. Read captions on a video instead. Right. No, thank you. I don't want to get a sexually transmitted disease. Mexican destroyer. Wow, it was that easy. It really could have gone longer with it being a no DQ. But I hope this fast ending of a match would mean that this feud is finally coming to an end, because this was pointless work of Penta. The War Raiders, I understand, because they're kind of C-lister fighters at the moment, but not Penta. Thank you, UDM, for the donation of $25 on Cash App. I appreciate all your donations. I know you're a regular when it comes to donations, and I promise once I have access to our fundings, I will do something special for you guys. Damn, you're funny. I know. It's what keeps me alive.
I'm glad I found you. This whole Rusev situation has gotten completely out of hand. And he's coming after my IC title.
What happened to Mister? I got everything handled all by myself.
You know, Last week we all said some things we regret, but at the end of the day, we're the Judgment Day. We gotta stick together, and he's coming after my championship.
But if you need some help, why don't you ask your new amigo?
Why do they have Liv Morgan's picture so blurry?
He's back in Mexico. What about you? What are you doing tonight?
the way that they're like trolling.
JD. What are you doing tonight?
I'm busy.
Look, I know you wasn't gonna help me, but I know I can count on you. Come on.
Well, hang on, you said you didn't need any help last week. Because that's what you said, right?
Allegedly, but
Allegedly, you dumb. They have you on 4K, man.
Why?
Because we're a team, we're the Judgment Day, and he's asking me for help, so you need to help him.
Please, I don't ask for much.
Fine. I'll do it, but I'm not doing it for you, Dominic. I'm doing it for the Judgment Day, alright?
Don't do it for me, for the Judgment Day.
For Judgment Day.
For the Judgment Day.
Alright, well, I'll talk to Pierce and get sorted.
Bro, don't even worry about it. It's already been taken care of. Pierce made it official. You, Rusev, tonight.
So skate, get the no skate. We gotta go. She's gotta go get ready.
You trapped him. You trapped him.
Good luck, guys. Take care of business. For the Judgment Day. For the Judgment Day. That's what I like to hear. Worked out great.
Yay.
I
I love how Bayley's just wearing AJ's and CM Punk's merchandise.
Because I want to talk to you about last week. I mean, that was awesome. First of all, you won a big match. Take that, Judgment Day. Second of all, I got to return. The crowd went crazy. It was so much fun. And it was just
Whoa, she has her hair wavy and straight.
Huh?
She has her hair wavy and flat, so that kind of represents, like, you know, her wavy, like, you know, babyface character, and then when she has her hair flat like that, that's her heel character.
You're joking. You're kind of weird, and I don't know what's going on with you, but I like it. I like it. And look, I just wanted, you know, because I have Roxanne tonight, and you know Raquel's gonna be out there, and after, you know, I came out and helped you, I was just thinking that maybe you can do so. You're
Don't be an
not
asshole.
I know,
Not really.
we're supposed to be keeping our distance, remember?
If you're such a big fan of mine, you should know me better, and if you flirt with me in any sort of way, shape, or form, I'm totally going to reject it harshly. So, some fan you are.
Yes. Yes! It would mean everything to me. It would help me. I know I would get energy from you. I know I'd want to
But yes.
you, so I definitely want to be out there. I would love for you. Okay, let's start.
As a reminder, wrestling this
You
month,
can't say no take backs, no take
wrestling this month, Raw will be at 7 o'clock.
backs. See you out there.
Only for this month. After next month, it'll be at 8 o'clock again.
Anthony Vaquer is coming our way. The new Women's World Champ joins us next.
Look at Lyra's blouse. Yeah, I saw that. I love those blouses, but I always keep saying that I have a hate-love relationship with strapless, so. But it's just me.
Sister's birthday. She's in
All my problems will be solved if I just buy some body tape.
I'm hot.
But I just haven't yet to buy any body tape yet, so that's why.
Yes.
Nice outfit, little brother.
But
This whole thing.
a black strapless with a lot of ribbons like those would be perfect with a simple white skirt. Then you just wear some cute platformers. Not the ones that Lyra had, because she always be wearing those chunky ones, but just like simple black or white ones, but mostly white. And then you wear some frilly leg warmers and maybe some frilly black gloves, and then that's it.
Other guys charge, you bring your phone. And we were the
Is Becky Lynch scheduled for tonight? I don't know, but she is here, so she might be. And I'm going to check my clothes in the dryer because it's been long enough already.
7 stone from the
I had to go all the way upstairs.
And some art. Through hymns, you can get access to a range
Would you
of
like to be
options
my
that
friend?
include
I like
great
wrestling
business
too.
outcomes and regrow hands. Formulas
I
of
mean,
personalized
technically, if
different
you're here
smartphones
already
provide
and part of my
100%
Pikay crew,
off
you are friends and family to me, but personally, I
for
know
regrowth
I
in 3 to
can't
6 months.
be your friend, so no DMs or anything like that. So, I'll be back.
Losing to last week's leftovers. Can't escape the doom scroll. Laundry, fighting dirty.
Bring the juice, ooh.
Bring the juice.
Time to bring the juice.
When every day feels like Monday, Minute Maid, bring the juice.
I get to decide when I get paid. It's kind of crazy. We can't choose when we get paid. Charm changed that for me. My pay lets me get up to $500 of my pay when I need it. There's no interest, no credit checks, no mandatory fees. My pay gives me the freedom to handle anything that life brings. I have big goals, and I'm not waiting for payday anymore. And you shouldn't either. That's why I Charm. Join me at charm.com and get paid when you say.
Nice and clean. And dryer sheets.
Friday Night SmackDown and Saturday Night's main event are coming to the Delta Center in Salt Lake City on Friday, October 31st and Saturday, November 1st. Two-day combo and individual event tickets on sale via SeatGeek.
Stephanie looking gorgeous. I know. She looks very sharp. And I love how she just basically changed corsets. Because she had a black corset when she came in this building, but now she has a red one. We got a laundry machine. Yes, we do. We had one in our old house, but it was just a washing machine. We had to hang all of our clothes on a dry, string. We had to hang our clothes on a drying string. But now we got a washing machine and a dryer. It came included with this house.
Wait, I'll tell you. WWE Espanol Digital, they were with
The only bad news is that it's broken. So we have to literally, before it starts to do that final cycle, we have to shut it off because it'll go haywire. It washes fine, but it doesn't spin at all good. It goes haywire, so we have to turn it off as quickly as we can. So we have to call the landlord about that. We also got to call the landlord about the microwave because for whatever reason, whoever lived here before, they stole the plug. Like, who steals a plug from a microwave when they're about to leave a house? And that microwave was included in this house too, so we need our money back for that.
I can speak on behalf of everyone here tonight in Evansville when I say congratulations.
I can see you wearing that outfit, Stephanie Vaquer wearing. Oh, absolutely. But corsets like those are strapless, so again, I need body tape for that.
Thank you so much.
No, hi, no.
This has been
I'll say
dream
hi to
of
you.
my life.
I'm supposed to come in like
And many
this.
times
No,
I
thank
felt
you.
This is
impossible.
how I normally come in.
No,
But
you
I
don't.
worked
It's not right if
No,
they
you
just see
don't.
me walking in.
We're
and
not
then I
doing
do
that
it.
anymore.
No, we're always doing that.
No.
We're always doing that. I'm always gonna come and do this.
No, thank you. And I'm gonna bite your fingers from
Peace
now
to
on.
everybody.
I'm gonna bite your fingers from now on.
And I learned to be strong and never give up because I had the best example, my hero, my dad.
Nobody gives a flying junk. What's that like that on the way?
Oh, that's a poll. I'm asking them what Halloween costume I should do next month. And today's topic is Five Nights at Freddy and My Little Pony.
Or one of the cats from
soy la primera
the musical Cats.
Ew, no.
You be a cat.
That was the worst musical ever.
That was one of the most popular musicals.
Yeah, but they remade it and it was trash.
In the 90s, that shit was popular.
I know it was, but they remade it like back in 2020 or 21 or something. Yeah.
You have all given me.
It was good singers and everything.
That's
Just
because
that.
nobody likes live action shit no more. Everybody wants, like, you know, CGI shit.
No, it's the fact that they were CGI. They were a little bit live action CGI and stuff. That's why it flopped so bad. The singing was fine and everything. Nobody
It was
complained.
like on TV or some shit?
No, it was in theaters.
My fire.
Regular UDM said the Ravens are playing tonight.
And
Yeah,
nobody,
Lions and the Ravens.
I say, nobody
Ravens,
can stop
Lions
me.
might win them.
Porque yo soy la
Stephanie Vaquer is
primera
proving her English.
del
Yeah, that's why she took
WWE
time off to improve it.
Women's World Champion.
She'll get it.
Yeah, you could tell she's trying though.
In a few months, you'll hear a complete difference.
Of course
Tiffany
you
Stratton
will.
defends her WWE Women's Championship in a triple threat versus Nia Jax and Jade Cargill, which means
Same thing
Stephanie
even with like Rhea
and Crown
and
Jewel, the
all
winner
of
of the
them.
match,
They had heavy accents.
will face
Yeah, but that's
for the
different.
Crown Jewel
No, it's not.
Women's
Yeah,
Championship.
because they knew English. They just had to get rid of their accents, and that's easy to do. She doesn't know English very well.
For the brand new Women's World Champion, La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer.
And once again, Nia Jax weaseled her way into a title opportunity. But this is only fair because Nia Jax was queen of Crown Jewel, so I can see why she's in this match. But the Tiffany match, no.
The career path she has been on has been so impressive.
And correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't Jade Cargill the runner-up in that Crown Jewel match? So yeah, I understand why those two are facing Stephanie.
Stephanie Vaquer, we will find out her opponent this Friday on SmackDown. Can Tiffany Stratton
What do you mean?
successfully defend against Nia Jax?
And then when are they gonna wrestle her after that?
Whoever's the winner, I guess, of that match will face her.
When?
Huh?
When?
Oh, October 11th. That's when Crown Jewel is.
Celebrations are sure. Prep begins now for Stephanie Vaquer. I don't care who she faces. That's real. It is going to be one hell of a match.
You see that Rhea shirt?
Yeah. Those are the ones you buy on Shein, though.
Yeah, like a
But
it's like partially cartoon and partially Rhea.
no, that's Rhea, like, you know, official Rhea prints, but it's just on a regular shirt, you know, not by WWE.com.
Statement made by Lesnar that this version seen in stronger is unapologetically as dangerous as we've ever seen.
Brock Lesnar wants to end the tour early.
He wants to end this.
Not a Pierce fan, of course.
He wants to end it forever.
I'm gonna retire John Cena. However, I want to do it.
John Cena will never be back again because
Yes.
he beat the crap out of him.
Sure. You're not in your room.
Oh, mamacita, congratulations. Oh, of course.
Congratulations.
Hey,
Well, like I said, I'm still coming for that championship.
I'm ready.
Good.
Oh, I want the guy out for it. Don't feel bad.
I got him.
Io should be a champion. You don't deserve to be a champion.
Actually, she does, and she's gonna be an amazing champion. Anytime.
Wow, Asuka's makeup looks like a monster bottle, a monster can.
Ay, cállate, cayó, ay, no. Por no, the champion.
Out of respect for Io, I've been trying my best to stay out of your way. so sick and tired of your attitude.
I'm sick of you, Rio. You better stay away from me. Or I will show you why you are not ready for Asuka.
I'm ready, honey. See, the funny thing is, I am ready, Asuka. So why don't we settle this in the ring tonight?
Get away.
You don't want any of this anyway.
Sorry. She's saying it in her head too.
That's a WrestleMania main event if we get that tonight. Do you think somebody hit Pierce now? Urgent.
Well, she's wearing her old shirt again. I want Julia to get a major push just like Stephanie Vaquer. Unfortunately, that's not happening. Because they seem to favor Stephanie more than Julia, which is a really bad thing to do because they were both like, you know, the tops. They're without each other, they would have never made themselves. So without each other, they would have never made a name for themselves like they have now.
Judy and Pedro.
It's hard to go because I put it into that.
Learning a lot.
I thought hard what I'm saying.
Thanks to Google, Pedro knows
Right.
more than he wanted to about gravel.
You could have put more in there.
But she dabbles.
Wait.
I have food in my hands.
So do I.
So far, if they've learned one thing about home ownership, is that there's a lot to learn. Good thing you can just ask Google.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. You might not be ready, but you're still family. You don't just give an extra hand. You give your whole heart and a whole lot of muscle. Because it feels good to raise up for you, to raise kids. You are a fighter. And this is your reward. The mark of a fighter.
Don't I have a funny story about what happened in our family today? That I won't say, but it is.
Feed them Heinz healthy weight.
Sasha owns AEW. She's killing it. Yeah.
Big Shane is so
Whatever.
And so,
Because of
as a
course,
black-
people who have created decision over the company and themselves, I'm sure they will be doing a-okay.
WABCs always be clogging, and the Walmart app has over 500 million items.
Walmart has dancing shoes?
The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Domino's best deal ever is back. Any hand-tossed, pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Last time you got
Sausage, bacon, chicken, spinach, beef, buffalo sauce.
What are you gonna get this time? Get Domino's $9.99 best deal ever before it's gone.
Hey, let's go. Stop what? Game 7 with a bitch in my left hand. Kiss my
My name is Jeffrey Manchester. I robbed 45 McDonald's.
Good morning, team.
Yeah, I've been living in a toy store for 6 months. But that wasn't even the crazy part.
You're not good at being a criminal. You got to cover your trash.
He's a very smart individual, but you will catch him. Good luck.
We're here in Evansville for Monday Night Raw. And everybody just heard what happened between Asuka and Rhea Ripley. Asuka saying, "You're not ready for me."
I just wanted a little more tomato sauce.
We are hoping that Asuka and Rhea Ripley
We don't have real tomato sauce, so we have to use the Spanish Goya tomato sauce, which is a decent alternative. But I'm sure a nutritionist would tell me, oh, just have pasta plain. That gives you more carbs than sauce ever does, and it's true, but still.
Took down the Judgment Day, one by one, looking back to her absolute best, and she needed to avoid that kind of collision.
I don't really have a table to eat for some reason, but I just have a pillow for leverage. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Everyone in attendance, even Big Joe Tesco.
Thank you for helping me out there. Thank you for showing me that idiot still exists back here. Did you even care for me to say, yeah, please come in? Just don't stay out of my locker, idiot!
We're all curious, bemused as the rest of us.
Reaching the other side of Bayley's internal conflict now for the better part of a few weeks. That was a harsh reality after she was hugging everybody. Came out, by the way, so joyful in the last few minutes. We're away from commercial break. She's come over, she's hugging everybody ringside, she's hugging you.
Hey, I know. Hey, I've been saying lately that a lot of female superstars have been wearing green and black, but Chelsea Green only started it, and she looked like she was cosplaying She-Go from Kim Possible, but Roxanne Perez, I can tell by the font of her Prodigy letters that she's cosplaying Beetlejuice. Her look is inspired by Beetlejuice. It's just that she has, one of her merchandise T-shirts over it.
Rhea has lost patience. Asuka put it out there. Rhea said, I'm ready right now tonight. It is happening in our main event. Rhea Ripley and Asuka Wade.
Well, that is a WrestleMania caliber main event. We're getting a freebie here tonight in Evansville, but let's focus back on the match now, because these two are going hammer and tongs. Bayley, who's been out of action for a long while, looking real crisp. She returns against the young Roxanne Perez.
By the way, you were not around last week, a well-deserved vacation, but I wanted to ask you, what has been your take on all of a sudden what we're seeing out of Bayley?
I like it. You know what, Bayley?
Bayley can wrestle. I know she can wrestle. It's just that the storylines have been bad, but this is turning out seemingly well. But it's too early to say for real. I just love the whole Enchantress vibe.
Looks like it's working thus far in this match anyway for Bayley.
Out on the floor now. As you see Bayley looking to line up. Roxanne trying to come through that. She gets driven into the barrier.
How many times has she held the women's championship? I don't know. I think like maybe 3 or 2 times.
Massive growth phase in the career of Perez, never turning down any fights.
As Bayley back in the ring and rallying.
Perez is actually tied with LA Knight for the most number of matches of any superstar in WWE 2025. Most of them against top caliber competitors.
I think Roxanne can wrestle. Yeah, she can too. I don't know what you get. I always knew both could wrestle.
Roxanne Perez is able to escape.
Did you see that Ricochet is talking shit online? The WWE. He's talking about WrestlePalooza getting graded, doing great. Let's see, by Sports Illustrated. Yeah, but as much as I hate Ricochet and his attitude, this is where his shit talking is valid, because WWE did not have to compete with AEW at this night. And Triple H didn't have to lie either, saying that there would be surprises, which there wasn't. But anything else Ricochet says about WWE, he can eat dog shit.
New customers get $5 and get $300
For adults with obesity, Zepbound means change.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss.
Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off.
I agree, he's right. I just think it's pathetic that he is still so hurt by not being by his star during WWE. He badmouths them. He sounds like a jealous ex-girlfriend. Yes, that's why I said. Go talk about this for the next 2 days. I'll give you 2 days to talk whatever shit, but afterwards, what else are you going to talk about now?
Before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worse.
He should be happy that he got. He should be happy that he got written off as injured and left, because not many superstars get to do that. They just get up and fired. They don't even get a chance to, like, you know, create a fake storyline that prevents them from coming back. Like, you know, would be a good excuse for them to not come back.
Oh, hey, Carbox, are you hiding from used car shopping? Yes, it doesn't have to be scary.
The last time we saw Ricochet in WWE, he got sent away in an ambulance with Samantha Irving. So he should be happy that he had that. Many other superstars just got up and fired, and they, you know, were pissed off and didn't get a chance to even say anything.
Bayley is fighting through the pain to rally back against Roxanne Perez. And you can see how affected she is.
Not really a fan of Roxanne Perez. Oh well, I like her.
Now up on the second rope, delivering the elbow. That flying elbow dropping into the cover as Roxanne is able to survive.
He acts like he's doing really good in AEW too. He is doing good, but he's not an A-lister in AEW, so.
Like that. Now, Bayley, of course, has been out a little while, and when you're the victim of some sustained offense from your opponent, that can really take you down with ease when you flash back into the ring. And now, living dangerously, perhaps, is Bayley with an option to go up top and waiting to capitalize and pounce as the slightly.
Sure, if you want to brag about being a B-lister instead of a C-lister, that's amazing.
Boss Bayley and Perez able to get an offensive attack off of it.
This is superb from Roxanne Perez. Absolutely no let-up whatsoever. It could be a victory here.
It could be. She hooks the leg. Look at Bayley right here, and Bayley able to get that left shoulder up.
Roxanne Perez has absolutely no right being as good as she is this early in her career. Being as mean as desired.
Especially unmasked.
The hair.
Veteran Bayley as she spins with the kick, and now Perez is back on the go.
Driving up pop rocks.
He was looking for pop rocks, her signature move. Now looking to try to roll her through. Bayley misses, and there is the roll up.
So fast as Roxanne Perez, but not fast enough to dodge that strike right to the jaw. Completely crumbling at the feet of Bayley.
Really good way just to neutralize her. Drive that right hand here and just change the tone of this match to this point.
Once again, how quick was Roxanne Perez to follow Bayley up on the ropes there, and Bayley just wasn't ready for it. I think many people are. The speed of Roxanne Perez, this diminutive attacker that she is.
Now they have a good look of Lyra's shirt. The ribbon on the back is too expensive.
Raquel Rodriguez on the outside, of course, always there to support Roxanne Perez. Comes flying over, she eats a right hand.
Is Charlotte hurt? I mean, seemingly hurt, but not as hurt as Piper Niven. Yeah, unfortunately, Piper Niven has an undisclosed injury, and it's gonna keep her away from WWE. So now Chelsea Green announced that she's gonna find a new Secret Service member. So who's gonna be the new member of Secret Service?
He is not posturing it all, trying to beat this count rate.
The celebration's already started for Raquel on the outside.
And keep in mind that that leg,
Lost it.
oh no, barely, with that damaged left leg that Roxanne. Remember, I think it's not pushed early, it's the referee's turn. And delivers a huge kick. Here's Lyra.
This is breaking down and then back to one of the Valkyrie with the most massive spice.
Come on, Lyra, kick her with those platformers.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Oh, she's got Lyra up again. She's gonna step Lyra. Sends her right into the post. And here goes Roxanne out to the floor.
Wiping out. Lyra Valkyrie, a couple of shots for the jump, but don't measure the Lyra's done. Raquel is done. We're truly down to one-on-one now.
Viciously beating her down. And look at the reaction by Bayley.
Structure of Roxanne Perez and Bayley.
Look at Bayley ripping her up into the ring.
Something is absolutely snapped inside Bayley.
She saw Lyra being beaten down on the floor. And a total change by Bayley. Into the belly. The big knee. She is on fire.
Now hitting top gear, Joe Tess.
Bruise played by Bayley. It all just clicked in a violent way.
Congratulations, Enchantress Bayley.
Major victory on return against Roxanne Perez. And finally a little catharsis for Bayley.
And having a cheeseburger. I wish I could have one.
But then took damage herself. She asked
Maybe tomorrow I'll go to the little supermarket. Maybe I'll go to a little supermarket in the shopping district and pick up some burgers. Back away. Stupid ass outfit? That's not stupid. Oh, it's not strapless after all. Okay, so this outfit is good. I think the ribbons on the back is a little excessive, but still, it should have been a zipper on the back of the outfit instead of a ribbon, but I know why they did that. That's no stranger in Lolita clothing. Is her hair platinum purple? It's a mix of purple and a little bit of burgundy. That's to show you, like, you know, how she's being conflicted.
Yeah, how are you feeling? I'm good, man. We didn't win, but you know I'm good. All right, oh yeah. Hey, how's your brother?
I still really hope. This would be a perfect time to pull somebody from NXT to join Secret Harris. Who would you pick for the next team if you were the booker? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they would pick someone from NXT, honestly, but I don't know who's that, like, you know, sophisticated or Karen-y enough in NXT to even be put in there. It can't be Marilyn Monroe. She's not going to be prim anymore. She's gonna be a succubus or something. Ivy Nile. Maybe her. Maybe Ivy Nile. That would probably be a good choice for now. Ivy Nile, because since Piper Niven was kind of like, you know, the strong one of the group, it could be Ivy Nile, because Ivy Nile can be easily as strong. I mean, she lifted up Lash Legend, no problem, and Lash Legend is just as tall and a little bit, like, you know, heavy as Piper Niven, so it's all good. She can manage properly. Maybe, I'm not sure, because I never even seen those two interact with each other, and the fact that they would interact now really just shows how many options WWE has, which is not a lot. I still really hope they do the Roxanne becomes obsessed with AJ. Yeah.
No. Now? It's a car right there. What's a car? Right, when she said crazy puffs for $3.99.
I don't really say Ivy Nile because she was all patriotic and stuff, and she was all patriotic in, like, you know, whatever, Alpha Academy, whatever it was called, I don't know, whatever. Chad Gable group, she was all patriotic about that and stuff, so she could be patriotic about Chelsea Green since that's their theme too now. Yeah, pretty good, even if there was not as much sauce as I would like. Bayley hears the voices in her head. Yep. I'm getting Digital Circus PTSD. Because of episode 6, how Jax was just all happy and friendly at one moment, and then, you know, for those who actually watch the episode know what happened at the end.
Every day feels like Monday.
Hi there. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink now because I didn't get one.
Need a little help? We got help. Need some advice? We got advice. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Exceptional customer service. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Jewel is presented by Riyadh Season, the ultimate entertainment festival with live shows, sports, food, fashion, theme parks, October through March, and it is perfect for all ages. We're 2.5 weeks away from round 2.
Yes, Wally.
What up, Cody?
How are you, sir?
Oh, man. You? Hey, I spoke to your brother. I spoke to Jimmy. He seemed a little worried about you. You okay?
Don't even worry about that, man. Big Jim always tripping me. I'm good.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you weren't good, I've been there. I mean, it's highs and lows and wins and losses, and when that happens, sometimes people isolate themselves and lash out. I mean, I've been on the biggest stage of them all, and I've failed more than once. But the point is, you have your family, you have your fans, you have your friends, and we believe in you.
Appreciate that, Deuce. Thank you for the words, man. But don't worry, man. I'm up on my way back to the top, Cody. Eagles.
Members Jay Uso against LA Knight. Coming up, you're the Ford Center of Evansville, Indiana, and also with...
How crazy would it be? How crazy would it be if Lana came back? If Lana came back as a Secret Service member? It probably wouldn't work because it probably wouldn't work because she's not really much of a fighter. But if she has been training this long, then yes, it could work.
Went to Alan Pierce and organised this match on JD McDonough's behalf without apparently speaking to JD McDonough first. And I would not for the life of me want to get in there with this brute that is Rusev.
But also, wait, we'll take on the
I'm tired of the way Roxanne Perez has been treated. They need to push her, give her some wins, build her to do a storyline with AJ. Triple H doesn't know what he's doing. Yes, he never knows what he's doing now, but don't worry, they made it clear that they're going to do that match.
Split loyalties perhaps on behalf of Dirty Dom Mysterio and bellowing to the
And did you see that? So he had some concussion from the steel chair bouncing off. Yeah, that was a total accident. They made that clear. It's just that, you know, no matter what accidents happen, they still use it in the storyline. This dude can't be Rusev. I know, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing if Dominic loses the IC title because he's already Mega Champion, so this will give him more time in AAA. And he's much more popular in AAA, so that's why he's probably going to be there most of the time now.
If I was JD McDonough, I would have feigned some sort of injury. I'd have figured a way out of this match. I don't want to get in there with Rusev whatsoever.
Rusev's here to stay, so that's why. Because I would think that they would try to make it work with Dominic being, like, you know, a champion here in WWE and a champion in AAA, but they would never dedicate that much time for him. They would never dedicate that much time and money on him.
I can do what I want.
Nearly straight to the top of the Ford Center. The mistake was he ran and then he ran back in the ring. I'd have kept running all the way through to
Finish this stream and leave me alone.
Shut up. You watch when it's over.
Just go to the outside and inside out and immediately Rusev.
I'm gonna put a wedge on your door to make sure it doesn't open.
The Intercontinental champ who put JD McDonough in this predicament.
And look at Dom as if he was shaking on JD, but the next thing you know, he's got Rusev stalking.
Stalking is stalking his prey. Stalking.
Play devil's advocate for Triple H. WWE has so much has so much talent in the women's division, level talent, but not enough TV time for all of them. That's why I wish they would have a women's only show. I mean, Evolution was technically supposed to be the solution. No rhyme intended, but even that didn't, like, you know, fly by as much. Like I said before, they would never invest that much time and money on other projects.
It's still $15 a month for premium.
Because it's what fans want, and whatever fans want won't make them the money that they want. It only has to matter if it'll make them the money they want.
3, no big contracts. That's actually an elaboration on point 2, but it counts. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. 6, you can bring your own phone if you want. 7, also your number. Bring that too. 8, are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay. Is this my commercial?
Yo, what better than a great touchdown? 5 great touchdowns.
Jason was looking at Cody Rhodes' WWE Championship. Yeah, that was way, like, you know, teased a long time ago.
You got a log cabin?
It's just that he's now gonna have a heel turn, so that's why it's gonna make sense now. It didn't make sense when they were both champions and baby faces at the time.
Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube TV. The crown scores.
You've earned this, so hold it up.
Even if it was just something they put on YouTube or a low-tier streaming like Tubi, I think it would be huge for women. Just look at us. Step from us. Yeah.
Roll up your sleeves to roll out the red carpet. Because the end of the night for you.
Rich people aren't that smart.
You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Madame, the mark of the fighter.
Lasagna.
As in lasagna?
60% of cats are overweight.
Stephanie
Feed them
from last
Lions Healthy
night.
Weight.
That's the first time I've ever been able to see her. She blew me away. A lot of girls, a lot of these girls need an opportunity to be seen. Yeah, they do. It's just that when they do, if they don't meet up to people in the back standards, then they'll just be like, you know, they'll drop the whole thing. Is Sol Ruka a good wrestler? Yes, Sol Ruka's a good wrestler. She's one of the many that need a chance. A lot of the wrestlers from NXT are more deserving of a chance now because they spend so much time in NXT to be able to now. Hey, look up to the Pikay crew. Now shut up.
It has been an ultra-physical match between Rusev and J.D. McDonough. As Dirty Dom looks on, remember Rusev, the #1 contender for that Intercontinental title. We want to remind you what took place within the last half an hour here as Rhea Ripley and Asuka exchange words backstage. Rhea says, back off, Asuka. Asuka said, you're not ready for me. Well, guess what? They're ready for each other. It is official. They will be going
Read the caption.
tonight. Rhea Ripley and Asuka's coming up in our main event, Wade.
What a dream matchup main event we're getting there. No one expected that tonight, but what we did expect was this to be an absolute nightmare for J.D. McDonough, but somehow
That's none of your business.
Rusev has given him McDonough's heart. Wow!
And mainly because he was chopping at the left leg of Rusev. And with that,
I think
he's been able to mount a
Shortcut
comeback. Can McDonough see it through against
I
Rusev?
think Shortcut for Down will try something here. No, it won't because he's probably realizing to himself that he can't handle the pressure of holding two titles, which is true. I don't know if you noticed, but having two titles around your waist never helped with people in WWE. Time to go bye-bye because you spam a lot of questions and that's kind of annoying. If you go bye-bye for real, bye-bye.
Exactly how to use his opponent's strength against him.
And then his big weapon, that head.
Saying a game of 20 questions or a Tinder date.
Welts all over their body, but still an aerial master.
Is he ever hugging the leg for the win? And Rusev with a kick out.
J.D. McDonough absolutely rolling in this one. This corkscrew plunge to the inside. And a flush on the stone of Rusev. And that damage exacerbated by this picture-perfect moonsault. Added to the fact we are deep into this match. And J.D. McDonough's body has been put through the ringer, yet he can still operate at such a high level. That is stunning.
There are a few who go higher or better on that moonsault than J.D. McDonough. But now he needs to keep the momentum against the big man.
Dirty Dom getting a bird's eye view of what surely awaits him from Rusev when they eventually collide.
He's not so stunned.
Very cautious around Rusev.
Oh.
Rusev was right in his face as the night started when he got on here, letting him know what he's in store for. This kind of power just ragdolling McDonough and slamming him down.
Oh my God, he's gone feral.
It's Rusev.
Getting that second win, which may be more terrifying than the first.
That's your fate. That's your fate, Dominic. That's your fate. I hope sacrificing JD was worth it. Cause now you really don't have no help because ain't no way Finn Balor's gonna help you out now. Yeah, he's a sacrifice he's willing to make.
Is paralyzed as a favorite. Well, you have an oath in the judgment day. He's not releasing it, babe. He's not releasing it. Oh, Finn Balor! Finn Balor comes in to help out, drops the elbow.
So, Dominic's gonna betray Judgment Day for whatever reason.
So, Jamie McDonough, I want to thank his lucky stars for his tag partner. All of a sudden, Dom's now helping out. Dom was frozen.
Yeah, how could you do this? Yes, how could you do this to him? No, you didn't. I like to look at her finisher look cool, but I can't help but focus on how much the other person has to help her. You mean Zarya. That's only because they're a tag team right now. But she didn't need no help from Zarya. It's just that their dynamic is kind of like, you know, fitting with each other.
I need to teach Rhea respect.
Wow, I really like that shirt.
From someone.
It has a vintage pattern and I love it.
So, oh well. Kyrie, please talk to Asuka. Asuka is why we are here. We must listen to.
Oh, Kyrie, what's happening to you there? What is this really doing to you?
I'm backstage with LA Knight. LA this past weekend at WrestlePalooza, you really special guest referee between the Usos and the Visions, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I was curious if you think that your unique referee style maybe played a role in the seemingly lingering tension between
Julia
and
needs to
Jey
get
Uso.
back to NXT because they ain't giving intriguing storyline and rivalry.
Whatever happened on
Yeah.
Saturday, Jay comes in here all hot.
I would hope Michin would make Michin be something more with their storyline and all, but even they're not doing a good job with that.
To be honest, the only reason things went down the way they did on Saturday, I was trying to make sure Jay was okay. Just saw what happened.
Did you see Stephanie's interview with Chris Monfleet? Her English is really good. She is incredible considering she only been studying English for 11 months. Yeah, I know. I can tell her English is getting better, but she said, like, when it comes to promo, she comes at a loss, so that's why she takes time off so she can improve it.
You gotta make sure you don't brain yourself, because that's exactly what you did on the weekend. And if you don't do it tonight, that's okay, because I'll do it for you. A little BFT for your troubles. With everybody saying L-A, no, yeah.
Here at the Ford Center in Evansville, Indiana. Raw on Netflix is presented by
Snickers.
And meets the crown jewel of Perth, Australia. But what loaded action still to go here at the Ford Center.
He will be okay. I'm not sure if Creative is using LA Knight correctly. Yeah. They're not using anyone correctly, as far as I'm concerned. There are just so many that they aren't using correctly. I have a feeling that the people they are using correctly is going to flop just along with them. At least he still does that with the kids. Better enjoy it while it lasts, kiddos, because he won't be doing that no more.
But in the end, he will have this in front of him, dealing with a very angry LA Knight. On a night where it is Yeet versus Yeah. And that is on your way. The rhythm now, Joe.
Too bad I can't see who's winning right now in the football game. You all be good. Yep. Not a queen, but thanks.
Fad diets, outrageous workouts.
What would you think about Julia turning heel and feuding with Stephanie? Have you maybe have Julia act as an ally? They both outsiders with belts, and then have Julia turn on her. I mean, they did that kind of in NXT already, but for whatever reason, they decided to turn Julia heel. And then, you know, the rest is history.
Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia.
They already did that in NXT, but Julia's heel turn was never like, you know, given with reason. She just turned heel all of a sudden.
Severe side effects may include inflamed pain.
And then when she actually came to the main roster, then she became an official heel.
Before scheduled procedures with anesthesia, if you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea,
Feud between
vomiting, which can cause dehydration and
who is the best female wrestler in the world, since they have both held many titles all over the world. I know, they tried to do that in NXT, but it didn't work out because they just made her a heel all of a sudden. They were both champions at the same time. I think Julia was North American champion, and then Julia was NXT. I mean, no, it's vice versa. Stephanie was North American champion, and then Julia was NXT champion, and then they both, like, you know, tried to do an undisputed thing, but it didn't work out for whatever reason, and that made Stephanie relinquish it, and then, you know, now Sol Ruka is the champion, so that's why. Can you wrestle? No, and I don't want to. Liv Morgan, Crown Jewel champion. She can't be because the match has already been official. Whoever wins that Tiffany Stratton / Nia Jax / Jade Cargill match will face Stephanie Vaquer to see who will win that, you know, Jewel Impressive champion, Crown Jewel.
You can visit WWE.com/events to register and be the first to receive.
Or you could do Asuka versus either Stephanie or Julia, find out who the true queen of Japanese wrestling is. Yeah, but that's after Asuka and Kairi have a feud, because eventually Kairi's gonna get fed up with Asuka. First it'll be Io, then it'll be Kairi. So that has to happen first before that.
Wade, the megastar is back to doing what he does best. his usefulness as a referee was, let's see.
Oh, I totally agree. I'm just pointing out some long-term booking plan that they have with an incredible amount of talent for both Stephanie and Julia. Yeah, but the thing is, they're focusing more on Stephanie and not Julia, so as far as Stephanie's plans, they look pretty clear enough, but Julia, it's still uncertain, especially with her new alliance with whatever, Kiana James, her alliance with Kiana James, she has for whatever reason. Why do I love wrestling? Because I grew up with it, and when you grow up with something, it's kind of hard to not look back on it and not look upon it.
Tagging again anytime soon. There's some real bad blood between these two members.
Not sure how this match plays out. Hopefully it'll end this feud once and for all, and then LA Knight could have something new, whatever it'll be.
Yeah, there's definitely a different side. I think it's been coming out over the past few weeks with Jay Uso. You gotta remember. Earlier this year, Jay Uso was a guy chasing and trying to get into the World Heavyweight Championship. He got there. Oh, man, that didn't take long. Once you get to the
Hi there, Matthew. Whatever.
You're really irritated when you know under that. I think that's part of trying to be a T, right?
Where is Solo? He's shown on Friday Night SmackDown cutting a few promos saying, like, you know, that this is not the end of, like, you know, the MFT. So I don't know what that means really, but we'll find out soon enough. I don't think this has anything to do with it, but I have a physical copy of SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Sweet, that was one of the OG games. I didn't play it that much, but I always liked the aesthetic of the covers and stuff. Too bad I wasn't into wrestling at the time. I wasn't into wrestling at that time, like, hardly. I was starting to actually know the concept of wrestling at that time. Like I said, I grew up with wrestling, but I didn't like wrestling until I reached the age of 15. But at the age of like 8 or 9, I was starting to understand the concept of wrestling and understand that it's like fake, so.
Every day feels like Monday. Minute Maid, bring the juice.
Hi there. What if Io's guy turned heel and joined Asuka and Kyrie? Damage Control reunion. I thought that was what would happen, but it's not, because Io Sky is giving the impression that, like, you know, she doesn't need them anymore. Which is true, she doesn't need them anymore. So they need to break up this whole group altogether. But they need to break up the Kabuki Warriors too, because as long as those two are still together, there's a potential for Io Sky to always come back, and they want to push away from that idea probably, so they're going to break up the Kabuki Warriors as well. And I heard you the first time. I wish WWE would hire Gail Kim to come in and help run the women's division. She was great in the WWE, better in TNA, and everyone says she has a great mind for the business. I mean, I don't know who that is, but that name sounds familiar, but I don't remember who she is. Maybe if I see a picture of her, I'll remember. So that name does sound familiar to me.
Because even if you've never done it, you can just ask Google.
Here we are, Jey Uso and LA Knight as Jey looks into the cover. Jay's brother Jimmy has had such concern with Jey lately. He thought perhaps they were on their way to prioritizing a rematch with the Vision with the Bronze, but it was Jey who said no. LA Knight is what I'm asking for, is what I want tonight, and that's what he gets. And LA Knight has been fired up for this one as he delivers a right hand to Jay.
So difficult to focus on the vision when you have the specter of LA Knight lurking everywhere you go. You've got to deal with one problem before you face the next one, and tonight is the night that Jey Uso needs to deal with the LA Knight problem.
And look at Knight. That quickness to get up to the top rope of a superplex.
It's a heavy landing for Jey Uso, but also a heavy one from the top. For the guy who executed the move.
You're really cute.
LA Knight,
Thank you.
unable to make the cover after sustaining that attack on main event Jey Uso.
See the medical tape on that forehead near the hairline of Jey Uso. The brutality of what he went through on Saturday night, the war scars of this business.
Yeah.
And ye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Superstar sounding into the roar of this crowd.
Into the cover to put Jey away.
Nigeria. Hello. My thoughts are the same. Probably just what's in front of me right now.
Couldn't connect with that Corbin hammer. Has done damage here. Looking forward again. Oh, there's a roll-up by Uso.
And for the tights too, trying everything he can to put away the megastar, but it's not working.
Because my inner thoughts are not for you to know.
On to the top rope and able to deny the jumping neck breaker.
Great reflexes there from Jey Uso.
I think Jay colored his hair. It was black a couple weeks ago. Yeah, he does that. He definitely does that sometimes.
These are two big athletes.
They're no stranger to dyeing their hair, like on their ends. That's what I'm gonna start doing. That's what I'm gonna start doing once I have, access to the money. Because back then I used to dye my ends every month a new color, and before I couldn't do that, I took like maybe 3 years off of coloring my hair. And the times I did color my hair, it was only for like maybe a month and a half. And also there would be times where I had some lightener but no bleach powder, and I would have bleach powder but no lightener, so that was like a thing. And powder and lightener are expensive. A small bottle of lightener would be like maybe 12, and packets of bleach powder, I usually get like 3 of them. They're like maybe $4.99, but I want to get a whole bucket of bleach powder, and those always cost like $23. So I'm better off just ordering a bucket of bleach powder though. What one do you like better, WWE or AEW? I like WWE. That's all I know. Where am I? I am in my new house, man. I told you I was moving.
Assisting Jey Uso with that victory with a vision who completely distracted LA Knight, and LA Knight.
My soft buddy wouldn't withstand those punches. They wouldn't. So that's why I'm not a wrestler. So that's why every time the question about am I a wrestler or do I want to be a wrestler is stupid and redundant to me. the shoulders were up. His one shoulder was up. That's why he didn't count fast.
Jimmy comes in with the chair. The fend off.
No.
So this, Jimmy Uso's not brave, selfless man, but that's not going to help the relationship between brother Jay.
No bet such a boy.
And nobody else's.
Badass says he pulls him down at triple plyo to tame Rob Breaker.
Division, of course, the rematch with the Usos. Yes, doing the rematch from their match at WrestlePalooza. This is going to get some disarray by special guest running LA Knight.
See there, Bayley.
He's fake, he's phony, he's trying to curry favor with everybody, especially you. It's the most dangerous you. Just like the Usos out there with their stupid little 4 letters, 1 word, 1 syllable, 1 brain cell, and they're disrespectful. And Cody Rhodes out there talking about me, saying you're lovely wife. Lovely, there's lots of things. You can say that you're okay, you can say that I'm dangerous, you can say that I'm intelligent, you can say that I'm the greatest human wrestler of all time. Because I am, and it's not just this
but she married to a famous rich man, so she went to TNA. That's nice. That name really does sound familiar to me. I just can't remember what she looks like.
They are thieves, and they are trying to steal everything that we have done, everything that we have built.
You sound like Sami Zayn. You sound like conspiracy theory. You sound like conspiracy theory Sami Zayn. And it doesn't work with you. It just makes you look genuinely crazy.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make an example. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
And he's not even listening to you either, so that's the worst part. And what is Becky talking about? She's basically just talking about how everything is like, rigged and everything.
He's evil. Look, okay, I'm really sorry about WrestlePalooza.
Thank you. I need you to call for the match.
Ew, I'm sick of Asuka being disrespectful. Look, I'm really sorry about the match. It has to happen. Look, think of it this way. Maybe Asuka and we can beat the respect into each other, kind of like what we did.
Fine.
Ew. Just please be careful around Asuka.
Hey, what do you mean? Asuka is family.
I get it. Asuka is family, and that's why it hurts even more when you can't trust your own family. Ew, please, believe me, I know all about it.
Then, I wouldn't be here without Asuka. I can trust her. Can I trust you?
Ew, that's not what I meant.
Oh. When a goth person tries to express their feelings, but they can't.
Before I knew, I was different. Before I understood what nuclear truly meant. Before I could use my mind to move a submarine, I had to be born for it. You can be smart, or you can be nuke smart.
All conditions normal.
Total Wireless, we got your back every day. Others, not so much. Just look at the facts. Switch to Total Wireless and save 50% off Metro and Cricket. Guaranteed. With one line when you keep the phone and number you love. Facts. That means you'll pay half what these other guys charge when you bring your phone. Facts. And we were the first 5-year price guarantee in prepaid. things for certain? We got you covered. Get the facts. Then switch to Total Wireless.
Want to hear a secret? This sauna is actually from Walmart. One of over 500 million items. Huh. Who knew? Seeing everyone will, Sebastian. Please get out of my sauna. I'm not the only one with a fine set of ivories.
Walmart has dancing shoes?
What is the next pay-per-view? Crown Jewel? Yes, that's right. Crown Jewel is the next pay-per-view. It'll be on October 11th. But I am not waking up at no 8 o'clock in the morning to watch it. So that stream will be in the afternoon at 2 o'clock.
Lasagna?
Lasagna.
As in lasagna?
If not 8 o'clock, then it'll be 8 at night because, you know, that's just my mom. Like, that's my mom's logic. So even though we're gonna definitely for sure miss it on the live time, we'll watch it at 8 o'clock at night.
It can be put into anything. I can't even see it or notice it.
With Drive Time, you can get approved fast right on your phone with no credit hit.
I just need an affordable car.
We've got thousands of cars under 15 grand. You can customize your
So
terms
that's why it sucks. That's why it sucks all the time when WWE does pay-per-views in either Scotland or Australia because they have to do it at such early times, 4 o'clock or 8 a.m. in the morning. So who's fighting now? Yeah, I think it's gonna be Asuka and Rhea Ripley.
Also flying up a press on WWE podcast.
Hi there. Oh wow, FNF is winning the poll. Do you guys want to see me be the the main 4 animatronics or Circus Baby or Ballora or? A hot trend on YouTube is the security guard because I've been seeing some hot cosplays of the security guard, and I'm tempted to try it a little bit, except just with longer hair. But I also wanted to dress up as Chica too because lots of people be wearing cute, bloody maid outfits when it comes to Chica, so I wanted to try that too, and of course, you can't go wrong with a hot pirate cosplay if you're gonna play Foxy. There's also Roxanne too. That's also another cosplay I had in mind when it came to FNAF. What did I eat for dinner? I ate some pasta and some chicken. This guy going back and forth with Rhea, yeah, because she's in denial that Asuka is going bad. Any updates on Bianca? She's been out for a minute. Yeah, we saw her the other day. We saw her the other day at not only the YouTube press conference that they had for the announcement of, WrestleMania 2027, but also, what else was it? I'm like, not WrestlePalooza, it was something else. Whatever, she was there. I think it was WrestlePalooza, but she still had the cast on her finger, so she might have really broke her finger or something. That would be insane if she showed up to back in wrestling with a stub on her finger. That would be kind of insane. Imagine losing a finger in wrestling.
Now the Intercontinental Championship match that he wants, it happens in North Carolina.
Very don't like me. Another doctor's note next week. We'll see what can pull off. But there's also the temperamental
WrestlePalooza rematch, and it is official, and it is a tag team tornado match with the Usos against the Vision's Bronze. What a showdown! Come your way, Raw on Netflix next Monday.
El Grande.
The roots of Lucha Libre run far and wide. And while there are many...
Are they finally going to clarify what those guys' names are?
...paved the way more for its global popularity, like Los Americanos.
Los Americanos.
With these triumphant returns, the trio are poised for a reign of supremacy unlike the world has ever witnessed. Many believed they were gone forever. Relics of old, like Guadalupe Caracara. But they have been restored, rejuvenated, stronger than ever. Cunning, unyielding.
I think I have a good idea who they are. We already know. It's Pete Dunne and whatever his partner's name is. His name always escapes me, but it's Pete Dunne's former tag partner.
Long live Lucha Libre. Long live the dominion of El Grande Americano.
Okay, so no names yet. We're just gonna call them Los Americanos.
Blood, sweat, tears, crazy bruising. I know.
Maxine Dupree.
I can handle my own out there. I'm confident.
Listen, I believe it. I believe that you believe what you're saying. The tenacity's off the charts, but you know this women's division right now is the most competitive it's ever been.
She looks pretty with curly hair.
You keep doing what you're doing. Give me some time. Let me find the right opportunity for you, and then I'll let you handle the rest.
Thank you.
All right?
You won't regret this.
No. Thank you. The Americanos are starting to piss me off. And you know how petty I am. I will go to great lengths. Hire someone. I know you will.
En realidad, eso es basura. And it's a disgrace for me and for all the luchadores in this business.
That's right. Every time we go to the ring, there's another freaking Americano down there. I know. How many are there?
You know what, Pierce? We want those pendejos in the ring next week.
Which
right?
two? Which two? You signed those
You think I'm Trevor?
Tell you what, I'll talk to the Americanos and consider the tag match official. Awesome. Yeah. Now, maybe. Uh-oh. Maybe we don't sign any more Americanos. At least for a week or two.
Right.
Well, next week just got even better. Styles.
Another great wrestler creative, not using correctly. Yes, exactly. I don't like this version of Asuka theme. They kept the lyrics the same. It's just that they made it heavy rock instead. She had rock in her original theme, but it wasn't that very heavy on the bass, and it wasn't an electric guitar in it. Oh, Kyrie. You're cute, but you're making you're overselling it. Watching WWE these days is just a torture. I know, tell me about it. Like, Gary, what is this dance you're doing? It's like you're doing one of those silly Neko kitten dances that idols be doing in J-pop. Wow, I've always been Oscar fan. Yes, I still am. It's just that, you know, we're not supposed to right now. Look at Rhea Ripley. She's wearing golden. Such K-pop Demon Hunter vibe. This is what the K-pop Demon Hunters would wear if they were wearing, like, you know, something edgy. I really love how she kind of took a little play from Raquel Rodriguez's books and decided to put some barbed wire on her leather jacket. It's just gold leather barbed wire. I know.
Unadulterated face of women's wrestling in 2025, with or without the gold, arguably the face of wrestling itself. The three-time world champion.
The demons in your brains.
First time these two have gone one-on-one since December of
You remember when they had Money in the Bank at WWE Corporate and Asuka won the briefcase? Yes, of course I do. That's when she became champion because Becky Lynch was pregnant. So that was good times. That was COVID Performance Center days.
Striking combination from Asuka. She's immediately going to the back.
Oh, we had some good times, wonderful times. But even that Asuka was better than this Asuka right now. If you want to call it a like, you know, a better heel run.
Two times they met for the WWE. Three times they
I didn't say much on the women's outfits today mainly because they're wearing the same ones they either wore at WrestlePalooza or something they've worn before. So that's why I haven't said much. But even if I don't say anything, I still think the outfits aren't bad. I would have said otherwise if I hated it or not.
Meet Cancelina. She's a credit record. She loves canceling older credit cards when they're paid off. But what she doesn't know is that canceling them can decrease the length of her history and hurt her credit mix, both of which could lower her score. Don't be like Cancelina. Instead, learn how to avoid the wreckers at creditrecords.com. Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. It doesn't just have great bones. It was the backbone of your community. So you breathe in new life.
I look like American indigenous, whatever that is.
Just a restoration.
Whatever that is, but
it's a revival. Because you're always willing to double down on your neighborhood. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Medella, remarkable fighter.
Yo, what better than a great touchdown? 5 great touchdowns.
Jamal Charles is cooking. Okay.
See, those are grown man touchdowns right there.
What is that supposed to mean? Grown man touchdowns. So what it means? Wearing beard?
You look like you're about to give out the Gettysburg Address. You got a log cabin? With that stovepipe hat? What's the spread, Brian? Is it 4 scores?
I still have no idea what that is, so you're not helping me.
Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube TV. The crown scores.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? There's an O'Reilly Auto Parts. Turn left, Tyler.
Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan.
Hi
It's free
there.
and provides a report with solutions verified
Latina,
by ASE-certified master
Spanish,
technicians. And
Puerto
if you don't want
Rican.
to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you.
Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Born here in New York. You're not helping me. I don't know what that is.
Excuse me.
Can't be a good thing if you keep constantly repeating. I don't know any Native Americans that wear a bandana. If anything, they wear a feather headdress.
So tomorrow has been in control. Asuka taking advantage of Rhea Ripley early on as Rhea looks to turn things around and see how effective she was with the lead she took moments ago.
Welcome to the Asuka show. It has been pure Empress of Tomorrow from the word go in this woman. Struggling to really get a foothold in it. Has been Rhea Ripley. When was the last time you could say that?
It's not a feather headdress. It's one of those yarn made earrings or whatever. But I'm not trying to go stereotypical on cultured clothing, so.
Just talking right to her face, a reminder of what is coming your way on Friday night SmackDown. So much to be determined with Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, and Nia Jax, who will face Stephanie Vaquer at Crown Jewel for the Women's Championship. That's only 2.5 weeks away, but Friday's going to determine so much.
Stephanie Vaquer said she will be in attendance this Friday at SmackDown for that massive triple threat matchup.
I think of myself as a green bull. If you want to, like, you know, stereotype me.
Look at the speed, look at the power, look at the brutality, as she would say.
Kick to the jaw.
Oh, and that drop kick.
Rhea Ripley's a welcome and so
Ooh, girly.
Rhea Ripley.
I missed your energy. I'll say that.
Right shoulder getting up by Asuka.
Rhea Ripley is so well rounded. Used to be
And I kind of missed having her in black makeup because for the longest time she took a little break from black makeup and decided to use red makeup instead. And she looked great in red makeup, but purple and black are definitely her trademark colors.
Oh, right back to that leg is Asuka. Such a veteran move of awareness by
But she could try different shades of purple. She don't have to always use that same shade of light or dark. What if she used, like, you know, a color similar to Asuka's hair?
happens to Rhea Ripley, and at this point in the match with a damaged wheel, starting to question her own abilities, must be Rhea Ripley.
By the way, you see that headline across the
I wonder what costumes everyone would wear on the Halloween SmackDown. But they probably wouldn't make that much big a deal. They probably wouldn't make that big a deal on Halloween. And even if they do, I don't think it's going to be live at that time, because usually when it comes to a holiday, being a wrestling day, they pre-record it. So that's why I'm like, you know, there won't even be like a real live Halloween episode.
Who will get the leverage they need? Ripley pulls up to that rope and calls it with the big boot. Just on time is Rhea.
But I hope it's not pre-recorded, because a live episode of SmackDown on Halloween would be really good. And lots of people would wear like, you know, WWE superstar costumes, or just, like, you know, costumes whatever they feel like. It's Halloween, so everybody would wear costumes.
What are we thinking?
I was thinking 6.
I was thinking we take them in the first quarter.
I was thinking we take it the whole season.
I was thinking 400 yards. I was thinking 500 yards.
I was thinking. Good thinking. Thank you.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Probably not.
Are we overthinking this?
I don't think we thought about it enough. You guys should probably keep thinking.
New customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. Losing to last week's leftovers.
Time to bring the juice.
And Kitchi Ripley. Yep.
Every day feels
Both
like
of those
Monday.
girlies.
Bring the juice. Minute Maid.
Like us, you might be suffering from moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA. We are the undiagnosed. We've been told we snore at night and gasp for air. Daytime sleepiness is a drag, but we still have people who count on us. And we're more than just human beings. We are humans. Being. OSA is a chronic condition tied to breathing interruptions and oxygen deprivation during sleep. You're undiagnosed? That was us. Talk to your doctor about OSA. Let's keep being humans. Being.
Fresh, never frozen, original dough made from 6 simple ingredients. Get 2 medium pizzas for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Speaking of Halloween, do you ever get any trick-or-treaters on Halloween? Not on our old block, because all of the kids on our old block are grown up or they go to the rich neighborhoods. So that's why we never got kids on our block. But I don't know too much about this neighborhood. We'll have some candy in our house, but I doubt there would be any, like, you know, I doubt there would be any trick-or-treaters.
Asuka has just captured moments ago against Rhea Ripley with that ankle lock.
But just in case there is, we always have candy on standby. Yeah, but this candy for the time being is for us.
Back and forth they have gone.
Swimming all over the place. 2 women at the very top of this industry.
But if it's Reese's, I'm most likely not going to give those because I like to stockpile all the Reese's because that's my go-to candy. And the shape, like, you know, holiday themed Reese's that they always do every, like, holiday, I always keep those because those are thicker and have more peanut butter than the regular, you know, cup ones. So that's why I always hoard all the pumpkin / Christmas tree Reese's for myself.
That is not a common move for Rhea Ripley. She landed very high in the neck and shoulders. She's grabbing the spine up at the moment. Watch the landing of Ripley. You don't want to land quite as high on the ball as she did there, but of course Asuka taking an even worse landing on that one.
Just the way that rotation was, and you saw the upper back of Rhea Ripley crashing down. So both of the competitors are looking to rally up here.
Shot to the knee of Ripley early was clearly thrown up the game slightly, and she's struggling to get back to a regular.
That guy, I remember him, and he always puts the same thing in. Not even white.
As they trade in the center of the ring, strike after strike.
Don't want to trade with a bigger, stronger superstar like Ripley, but you do.
Oh, look at this! Look at this by Asuka!
There's a flash pin.
With a kick, just get away from it. Both of them trying to bring the best of that spinning elbow.
Next to the skull of Asuka, but Asuka shaking off into the
Before I had kids, I used to try to convince my wife to go trick-or-treating with a mask on because she's only 5 feet and petite, so she could probably pass for a younger child if they don't see her face. I know. That's what me and my friend did at the time. We didn't put a mask on, but we just look like we're teenagers because that's how small and young looking my face is. So I I get accused of being 14 or 16 all the time, so no matter how hard I try, it's only obvious when I wear revealing clothing that I'm the appropriate age. But if I wear something cute or in my Lolita style, they'll say, "Oh, you're a cute kid." And nope. I'm a full ass 24-year-old that just is cursed with a young face, body, and voice.
She power up on this armbar, and she somehow is able to turn things around and roll through and escape out the side door.
With the shoulder, taking all the damage of that punch. Okay. Right to the temple.
Lateral press doesn't hurt the leg, and Rhea survives it.
These two women are absolutely spent. They're throwing everything at each other.
Asuka great over Rhea. They are exhausted.
Mommy. But kick to the head, yeah. Those are always scary.
Totally in favor of Rhea Ripley. But right now, that is not helping at all.
As Asuka holds her head in place and delivers right kick after right kick and comes back for more, but Rhea catches it.
It takes 6 kicks for the jaw to come back with this.
Spinning elbow, and again in the spinning kick, and now the striking attack of Asuka.
Picking up the pace of the right moment with that. Oh,
just kick grab.
Now for Asuka.
Rhea Ripley is down and out.
You won't do nothing, Kyrie.
Absorbing so much punishment.
You can't strike her. You're not gonna strike her.
Kyrie saying something seems petrified of violence. We're in the wrong industry if that's your...
Oh, it's all fun and games now. She won't use violence on the innocent, but watch. I don't like how Kyrie's being used because it just makes her have to be like she's in a domestic violence relationship. Because if that's what they're going for, Asuka is going to start slapping her or pushing her soon enough. Pushing or threatening her soon enough. She's a civil protection officer. The way they're demonstrating this whole dynamic. Oh man, that jump kick was insane. Damn, that was slick. That was incredible.
Kyrie said he's capable of executing these orders. That's the issue we've had thus far in the match.
Kyrie's thinking about it here, though, isn't she?
What?
Right next to her.
Just do it, Kyrie.
Oh, no, baby. See, you struck her. I know it. I know it. Asuka's gonna be like, why didn't you do it sooner? Yeah. There's that too. Green. Look what you've done. Take care of the job. Finish it. I was wondering when that mist would come back. I'm surprised she didn't use it sooner.
As Rhea's been blinded here, and Kyrie's on the attack. And now they both are just beating down on
Rhea's gonna come and help you. You got some more in your mouth? So you can spray her too? If she lived in Florida, I could help Kyrie to get protective injunction. Yes. It didn't look like she sprayed it all in her eyes, because if it was burning that much, she would have been spiraling a lot more. I'm gonna spray you too. Spray you too. Oh no, yeah, that's it. Oh man. She didn't have any more in the tank, so she can't spill anything. Not her, you're asking too much now. Can someone help Ripley? I know she's fine, but she can't sell it. She can't sell it that long.
This is horrible to see. The respect and the trust is long gone as Rhea Ripley is blinded from the mist in the eye. Oh, and that's Kyrie.
She made Rhea look like a Smurf. Well, it's not really blue. It's more so green or teal or something. I'm not sure. It was always green at the start. It's just that she started using new colors. Because even Shinsuke, when he started to use it, he decided to use red. But Asuka's colors have always been blue and green, but she first used green. See, that's abuse! That position is abuse! That's abuse! Good job, sweetheart. You've been a good girl for you've been a good girl for mama. I can't say it that way though. I can't make a joke out of that much, because there is real situations like that though. But that's just the way it's played out to me, and that's very controversial to do and very conflicting to do too. No one will ever be as good as the Great Muto when it comes to using the mist. I know, he was inducted to the Hall of Fame for a reason. And even Asuka was like, I got permission to use that method. So that's the only reason why Asuka started using it in the first place. But that was a decent enough show. I mean, way better than the actual WrestlePalooza itself. But that Asuka and Rhea match was the only entertaining thing good that was on this little show, because I hardly remember any of the other matches, to be honest. I know there was that Penta match and New Day and LA Knight, but those matches were just meh. So that's the only good match they had today. But for whatever reason, it made up for everything that they lacked in Saturday, so it should be all good. I like the storyline, but I feel like Kyrie is overacting a little bit. Yes, that's what I said before too. She's overselling it, definitely, but it can only work with Kyrie. Even her, overselling can pass off as naturally too, so that's why. Asuka mind control. Yeah, that's a much more PG way to put it. That's really a more PG way to put it, exactly. But just the way she was holding her and just caressing her that's those situations are bad, and I really I really support all women who heal and move past this trauma, because it is not a hard thing to get over. But I support and I don't condone to the act of domestic violence or possessive relationships, whatever it's called and stuff. So that's what I don't support. I like Carrie Sand's acting, it was fine. Yeah. Even if she was overselling, her overselling doesn't look like that in the slightest, so it only works for her. But anyone else, nope, it wouldn't work. But that's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back again for NXT. And look at the poll, FNAF 1. I really am curious though what you would want me to cosplay, because I told you there's so many possibilities. I don't think I would dress like Freddy, because I just don't really... I mean, I see ways I could dress like Freddy in a cute and scary way, but at the same time, I don't really want to dress up like a bear, because I've already done that aesthetic plenty times, and so I'm much more open to dressing up as Foxy or Chica or any of the other animatronics such as Ballora, Circus Baby. I'd done Circus Baby, but it was only a small closet cosplay that I did back in my time when I wasn't truly cosplaying. I only did it for fun. So I only did a small Circus Baby cosplay, but I could take the chance and do an authentic one. And there's Ballora, but her outfit is kind of revealing, so I have to really rethink and how I would actually cosplay that, because she does have a revealing animatronic. And as much as pretty as I've seen other people do the cosplay, it is it can be hard to do, because I'm just not a fan of face paint that much. So I'm open to using some face paint, but not all the time. Would you cosplay as a female version of one of the male superstars, like a female CM Punk or something like that? Maybe, but it depends, what kind of style that they have, because honestly, what can I get style-wise from superstars, male superstars that just wear nothing but Speedos and pants? It's not like they have anything on them or something. And as for the small patterns they have, that's just everyday patterns that they could choose out of, and I can replicate no problem. So that's the only reason why I would never see a style for male superstars. I mean, CM Punk has those blue and red colors and that little silly star and stuff, but even that's really easy. What about Seth Rollins? I mean, he wears some pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, but they're expensive stuff, and I can never replicate any of Seth Rollins' clothing, because that's expensive as fuck clothing. Even, if I just pretended to buy cheap stuff and make it look expensive, I can never replicate it that well. That's impossible, and that's selling skills that I don't have at all whatsoever. I'm lucky I made that silly poncho for my Queen Bee cosplay, so... that's the only reason why I would never, ever probably replicate any of Seth Rollins' costumes. And if I do, it's just, inspired by it based on, the material, not the outfit itself. So that's the reason why. But FNAF is the winner for round 7, and all we have left is tomorrow. Do you remember those crazy red boots he was wearing years ago? Somebody told me they were hundreds of dollars. Yes, they are. I looked up those shoes, and it was a trend shoes for quite a while. The popular color was red, but there was many in white, yellow, green, purple. So yeah, those boots definitely were a trend for some time. There were lots of other celebrities beyond Seth Rollins who was wearing those boots. I think Ice Spice wore them. She wore some pink ones. I don't really remember though. But yeah, those shoes were hell of expensive. I think they were maybe $600 or $800. I'm not sure. But either way, those boots are hard to take off. At least from what I heard. Some people made videos saying that they're not hard to take off at all if you do this, but who needs who really accept people who actually have them would wear this. Is Ice Spice one of those Spice Girls? No. She's a rapper, man. Ice Spice is a rapper. But I don't listen to Ice Spice that much. The only song that I really like of Ice Spice was her first song that she did with Pantheress. Is that what her name is? Is that what her name is? I really forgot what her name is, but the one song that she did with Pink Pantheress is called Boys a Liar Part 2. Because there was 2 parts apparently, but part 1 was basically just the first bit of the song, and then they just, you know, put part 2 in as the continuation. But you could just put both songs, you could just put part 2 and it's a whole song, so it doesn't really matter. But for whatever reason, it's called Boys a Liar Part 2. And the other 2 favorite songs that I love of her are the Barbie World song for the Barbie movie that she did with Nicki Minaj, and also She's in a Mood. I think that's what the song is called. That song was really nice too. She in Her Mood. I don't know if that's what the title is called, but that's just, you know, the chorus. So just look up that chorus and it'll tell you the song name. But yeah, I'm just rambling now. But FNAF 1, and I'll see which one, like, you know, if that'll end up being the winner and stuff. But we have one more. We have one more poll to go, and then after that, all the winners will be, like, you know, randomized, and we'll see which one goes against each other. So that's all I have planned for that. So thanks for watching. Knockin' Chew Out. Knockin' Chew Out. The Knockin' Chew Out stream. I was about to say streaming services, but social media. The Knockin' Chew Out social medias are in the description below. Discord or IG. It doesn't matter. I'll soon enough be off hiatus soon. I just really want to get my room sorted out before I do anything that it comes to, like, writing, because I kind of want to get a computer, but I haven't really, like, you know, thought it out yet, because I only have a share. I'm only going to get a share of $2,000, and I'm hoping that's enough to buy a, like, you know, at least a laptop, but I can't, like, you know, be sure yet, because I have to see what'll be the end results of my room first. So that's the only reason why I haven't determined yet. But the social medias are there. You can still follow them. I'll still check on them every now and then. And my donation links are in the description below as well. Ko-Fi or Cash App. Any and all donations are accepted. Thank you so much. And if you don't have live TV or streaming like I do sometimes, the link to the description of the Watch Wrestling site is down there as well. Save it, bookmark it. It'll save you if you don't have live TV or streaming services like I do. And you can watch any and all wrestling companies, pay-per-views, or live shows. My next live stream will be NXT. Yes, it is. Don't worry, we're back on the schedule. Don't worry. Starting today, we'll be back on track. It's just that I'm gonna just be a little bit, like, you know, I'm probably not gonna be as hype, because I'm just, like I said before the video started, that we're just running low on money, and we just need to, like, you know, tough it out just for the time being, because I told you, it's just frustrating that we have money in our bank and we can't have access to it yet. So that's just the thing that's killing us right now. But it's money, and we'll be patient for it. And we have no choice but to be. So that's the reason why it's like, you know, killing us inside. But we'll manage, and I'm staying strong for all of you. But the donation links are in the description below, and the live stream, the Watch Wrestling streaming live is going to be in there below too. So any and all wrestling companies are there, pay-per-view or live shows, they'll be right there, and press the home button and you can have the whole selection. So that's how it works. But thanks for watching, and I will be here tomorrow on NXT for more. I have no idea. I kind of, like, you know, since NXT, like, you know, the last NXT show was a homecoming show, it was really based on the old NXT wrestlers and not so much the new ones. The only newish wrestler that they showcased was Obafemi, and we're already set for Trick Williams versus Obafemi for winner takes all match. So I think that's what we'll see tomorrow. So that's like, you know, a thing we're looking forward to, and it'll be a game changer for sure. So that's the only thing I know off the top of my head that's NXT related, but otherwise I don't know what NXT related stuff is coming tomorrow, so that's why we need to watch it and make sure. But I'm definitely looking forward to Obafemi match, because Obafemi is one of my favorites on there. So let's see tomorrow. But thanks for watching another Knockin' Chew Out stream. Thank you. Bye. I love you. And remember to do it with idle energy. Bye.